Hey guys, today I'm here at Vid Summit in LA with,
Techno Dad. What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing?
or as I call him, Techno Daddy. Cool. So we're here to actually talk about
Right.
the lifestyle as an artist and all the things that go with it.
Yeah.
What do you do, or what's your passion?
Okay, so my passion is music, and I've been playing the piano and guitar for the last 30 years. And I've been DJing for like about 19 years now. And finally, like 6 years ago, it just started paying off. Even though I got everything from my mom and dad, like, no, you can't be a musician. No, you can't be a DJ. Why do you want to waste your life kind of thing with that?
A lot of that.
Yeah, so that's what I've been getting. What about you? You're an artist, right?
Yeah.
You draw stuff?
Yeah, I'm an artist. I went to college for photography, then I went to university for visual effects and motion graphics. So I was really into making 3D, maybe 3D games, doing it in video, compositing it with it. But then I just realized that takes so much time.
Right.
I wanted to do something different like YouTube. So now I draw story time on YouTube. But all throughout, my parents were always like, are you sure you want to do photography? Are you sure you want to do media?
Right.
And yeah, for me, it's always been media. It's always been video editing, always been like tinkering around in little software and effects. And just like, I want that passion that comes with a new piece of software when you're really excited to start at it. But yeah, the teachers, art teachers, parents, everyone gives you shit.
Yeah. No, I totally relate with that, getting that new piece of software, because for me, it's synthesizers. Anytime I get a new synthesizer, like, I'm writing 4 songs that night, and then, like, I stop after, like, a good month.
Okay,
And then I'm like, oh, yeah, something new came out. Let me buy that. And then next thing you know, I write another, like, 3 or 4 songs based around that piece of gear, you know? And that's kind of like
the creativity gets flowing,
yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like you got new stuff, so you got to, like, play with it. That's kind of like,
definitely.
I'm totally on that train, so I totally relate with you there. That's awesome.
But you feel it was worth it because now it's like your passion and stuff.
I mean, let's put it this way, like, you know,
Come closer.
what is this, 2019, so I'm 41, and I've seen all my friends from high school, all my friends from college get 1 house, 2 house, married, kids, they go on vacations, they do all this stuff because they have nice jobs. I've had crap jobs all my life where I clock in and I have a boss, you know, just because I can't take a management job because they're like, oh, we'll need you on call. I don't want to do that.
Okay, yeah.
You know, you need to work weekends. No, can't do that. I got a DJ, you know, or something like that. And so finally now, after all these years, it's paying off.
Really?
Right, yeah. I'm charging, like, you know.
But you're happy about it. You've got that Gary V hustle in you.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. So technically I've got 4 jobs besides YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So it's DJing is my main job. I teach guitar and piano. I've been playing for 30 years.
Cool.
So I teach that to, like, teenagers and some adults. You know,
You teach them on your channel?
No, I don't teach them on my channel.
Okay.
I teach them at home. So I actually just started YouTube 3 years ago around one of my hobbies. I have a YouTube channel, which is my name, Chana Da Silva, where I have my original music, me performing, but nobody watches that because unless you're like ginormous, nobody cares.
I see.
But yeah, so I teach music, I DJ, I host a karaoke night every Tuesday, and I DJ on the weekends. So like, those are the things I do. I do have like a 2-night a week at a hotel just in case there's a gap in income, because I need to pay for a bunch of things most of the time. So that's kind of how it's been. And now with my DJ business, you know, I raise rates every year, and I'm getting better. And one of the best in where I live, some of the other guys just aren't that good. And, you know, I charge $2,000 to $3,000 per gig. And, you know, I work 30 gigs a year, and that's it.
And you work for yourself?
Yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
I have my own website, and then I started a YouTube channel around my hobbies, and now that's making money. And since I have time midweek to make all that stuff, like, I'm stoked. Like, I'm living the dream. I came to this, and, you know, all I packed were like jeans and t-shirts, because that's what I like to wear. And people are like, you're going on a business trip? I'm like, I am going on a business trip. This is my business. I'm a comfortable guy. This is kind of like what I do, you know?
Yeah.
So I am living the dream, you know? Yeah, I'm not a household name. I'm not a big DJ making $250,000 for an hour at a big festival, although that would be cool. You know, I've had a lot of wins. One of my instrumental hip hop tracks was used in
cool.
It was used in an Australian TV show called Home and Away. So if you know that one,
Nice.
And I got a royalty check from that.
Cool.
My last EP, which is like a 5-track house electronic music, got number 5 on a Beatport dance chart.
How did you get it out there? How did you just give it away for free? What did you do?
No, I don't give it away for free. That was cool in my like 20s. Yeah, now it's time to like get real, and no, I charge for everything. Anything that involves my time, I charge for. You know, some of these gigs, you know, I live in Mammoth Lakes, California, which is a ski resort, and I do a lot of gigs on the mountain. And what happens is, if there's a mountain gig, I charge an extra $400 because it takes me 2 hours to get everything on the gondola, and you know, it's about time, you know. And my time is valuable, just like yours. I mean, you've taken the time out of your schedule to come all the way to LA to do this, right? So, you know, it's one of those things. Like, I'm not going to give anything away for free. I signed up with a distribution company, and so all my music is available for sale and streaming on 300 digital outlets. So.
Okay, I'd just like to clarify, like, this is coming from a 40-year-old someone with a lot of experience and a lot of like of young people, like younger than me, my age even, would just be like, should be, I guess, pretty happy about giving their work away for free, especially at a time when they can like afford it. When you're like living with your parents and you're 16 but you're very creative, you're like, just, oh hey, here's my stuff.
No, I definitely I did plenty of that. Like long time.
But
I would make mixes.
You're over that. You've crossed the barrier.
Right. To where it's just not feasible for me to do that. And I want to get known. I want, you know, my EP got number 5. That meant people were actually buying it and DJs were using my tracks. So that's amazing, you know. My track being used in a TV show. Like, these are the kinds of things, like, so for that to happen, I had to actually cross my T's and dot my I's and register my songs with the Copyright Office. Register them with the PRO, that's a performing rights organization like BMI, ASCAP, or CSAC. For those of you that make music, you guys know what that is. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have got my royalty check. And I think that's the difference. If I was in my 20s, I wouldn't have done that shit at all. I would have just put it out and been like, yo, check out my stuff. And then I wouldn't be getting paid.
I see, yeah.
So like, you know, with youth comes a lot of energy, a lot of like, you know, gumption. Like you're going to go out there, you're going to change the world, you're going to prove something to people. But if you take that one thing out of this talk is cross the T's and dot the I's, and you'll actually start getting paid from that, especially if you're making original music. Okay.
So music is your main passion, right? What is your advice for young people starting in music and just like playing around with your Apple iPads and stuff like that?
Keep doing it.
It's just that, right? I think it is just that. If I hadn't deleted all my videos on YouTube, I'd still be here.
Well, you know, it's the more practice you get, the better you get at something,
it's
right?
True. Yeah.
I mean, I remember piano recitals when I was like 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 years old. Like, I hated those things. And it was always like, you know, the first few notes I would always fumble and then it'd be okay. And then when I started DJing out at like nightclubs in LA and Hollywood, first mix sucked. But everything else after that was good. But now I'm perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
in a relative
you're confident,
sense. Yeah, exactly.
You think you can do it, and when you get up there, it's pretty good.
There's no nerves. There's nothing. I'm on, and it's go time. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's I think what experience brings to the table. So if you're young, you're making music, or you're an artist, and you're hearing people say, "Oh, you'll never make any money. Like, why do you want to waste your life?" Honestly, I would say, you know, especially if you're talented and you know, you can see that and other people see that, I say go for it. Because like Gary Vaynerchuk says, you know, the thing that he hates in life is regret. And you don't want to regret, you know, taking an opportunity that you could have, but you didn't because you were listening to people that aren't you.
Yeah, basically. Or just teachers slagging you off is one thing that we're very familiar with on my channel. So like, yeah, teachers are going to hate on you, but they're just haters. So be like, I've got a hater. How cool is that?
You know what's funny is like, I got a hater on my YouTube channel, and I was talking to some of these people like Sean Cannell, and he's like, "Oh, you got a hater?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're making videos about me on how like people shouldn't listen to me and stuff like that." And they're like, "Oh, well, you're doing something right. You've got a hater."
Perfect. Any closing thoughts, perhaps?
I mean, I don't know. She's awesome. So you guys are lucky to like have found her, and you guys are following her on Instagram down here and on YouTube up there. So if you guys aren't the creative type and you love watching content, definitely, keep, commenting, keep watching, because a lot of people I know from my channel are kind of live vicariously through me as well. So all the cool things that are happening, that she's going through, if you got anything that can help or any kind of advice, just, send it her way.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Of course.
And make sure to check out his channel.
Yeah, it's
your channel is
Techno Dad, so it's youtube.com/Techno Dad. Yeah.
And that's how okay, Techno. Okay,
Techno
cool.
Dad, yeah.
So make sure you check him out there and on Instagram.
Instagram, it's Techno Dad 55.
Thank you so much for listening, and come back to YouTube.
Peace.
Peace out.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.